bias, news with no exception, delivering nothing but the truth. This is the Newscatcher, the voice of Brentonian Senior Television. Broadcasting live from the Pioneer News Studio. Good morning, Philippines. Good morning, world. Today is Friday, June 3, 2022. You're watching to the #1 news in the service nation. We deliver you the hottest news in the country. This is Sharmila Abilit, and this is Robjane Hondanero, serving you the hottest and the most leading news of the hour. Sunny day in the morning, June 3, 2022. For the headlines. 2 found dead. 68 million shabu seized up in UP campus by bus. President-elect Bongbong Marcos named his 5 more members of his cabinet. Another low-pressure area found at 245-kilometer west-northwest of Calapan Oriental, Mindoro. For sports news, Philippines sweep Malaysia in women's volleyball opener. For showbiz news, singer-songwriter Moira De La Torre and husband Jason Hernandez confirmed split up after 3 years of marriage.
Busy ng day ko, ang daming hinahabol, pero di kailangan mag-worry ng hair ko. Healthy and smooth ang hair sa pamalit naturals. To the left, to the right, umikot ng sabay-sabay. Bye-bye supply to the pamalit finger ko. To the left, to the right, umikot ng sabay-sabay. Bye-bye supply to the pamalit finger ko. Buhok kay lambot, buhok kay sikat, buhok kay ganda. Pamalit to the right, umikot ng sabay-sabay. Bye-bye supply to the pamalit finger ko.
We're back. 2 found dead. 68 million shabu seized up in UP campus by bus. Here's Sherlyn Asain reporting.
Yes, Miss Avirin, the Philippines National Police reported that 2 unidentified male suspects have been killed, while 68 million pesos worth of crystal meth or shabu have been seized in a buy-bust operation in Barangay. The 2 said suspects, who have yet to be named, have sensed that they were dealing the police officer that led a gunfight that resulted to their deaths. According to PNP officer in charge Letignum, General Vicente Dano Jr. said that during the postponed transaction, this certain uncle in his cohort sensed that they were dealing with the police officer. Thus, they instantly drew their gun and shot at the buyer. This prompted the officers to do self-defense and engage the suspect to stop the aggression. After the encounter, the 2 male suspects were still rushed to the hospital but they were declared dead on arrival.
Thank you, Shirley. Meanwhile, President-elect Bongbong Marcos named his 5 more members of his cabinet. To give us the details, here's Rizalyn Madrista reporting.
Yes, Miss Hondanero. After naming the key members of the economic team of President-elect Bongbong Marcos last week, PBBM identified 5 more officials joining his cabinet, including the spokesperson of Vice President-elect Sara Duterte.
At the press briefing held at Marcos National Campaign Headquarters in Mandaluyong City, Press Secretary nominee Trixie Cruz Angeles announced the nominations of Liloan Cebu Mayor Cristina Fresco as Tourism Secretary, Amenag Pangandaman as Head of the Department of Budget and Management, Erwin Tulfo as Social Welfare Secretary, lawyer Ivan Jan Uy as Head of the Department of Information and Communications Technology, and former Manila Representative Zenaida Angping as the Chief of the Presidential Management Staff. Angeles said that the nominees were chosen generally for their experience in public service and proven service records.
Back to you, Miss Hondanero.
Thank you, Rizalyn. We'll be back after a few reminders. Another low-pressure area found at 245-kilometer west-northwest of Calapan, Oriental Mindoro. Here's Raihan Abil Hassan to report.
As monitored by Pag-asa, today at 3 p.m., the low-pressure area was estimated based on all available data at 245 km west-northwest of Calapan City, Oriental Mindoro.
Due to this, areas like Metro Manila, Central Luzon, Calabarzon, Oriental Mindoro, Occidental Mindoro, and Northern Palawan have been experiencing cloudy skies with scattered rain showers and thunderstorms. These may lead to possible flash floods or landslides due to moderate to at times heavy rains. On the other hand, the rest of the country is expected to experience partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated rain showers or thunderstorms that may lead to possible flash floods or landslides due to severe thunderstorm.
Back to you, Miss Abeline.
Thank you for that. Meanwhile, on sports news, Philippines sees chance to battle for the top in Cambodia SEA Games. Here's Nima Isara to report.
Yes, Miss Hondanero. Philippines sweeps Malaysia in women's volleyball opener with a reaching 25/14, 25/20, 25/15 victory at Quang Nhi Gymnasium in Hanoi, Vietnam.
Jaja Santiago led the team and was nearly unstoppable, displaying her deadly quick attacks and formidable net defenses in her return to the national team after being out on the 2019 edition. Sutter Cal Negrito was the last-minute replacement for Dina Wong, also shown as she provides brilliant plays as Mylene Paat and Ces Molina form a potent combo to give Brazilian coach Jorge Zuza de Brito a winning debut as the national team head coach. It was the first win of the Philippines women's volleyball since the preliminary round of the 2017 SEA Games in Malaysia. Gemma Galanza's access stretched the lead to 21/19 before Santiago. Ria Meneses and Molina put on the finishing touches for a two-set advantage. The Philippines will be tested on Saturday to face the defending champion Thailand at 3 p.m. in Manila time.
Back to you, Miss Hondanero.
Thank you for Maisara.
Guys, ano kayang masarap inumin? Lalo na ngayon tag-ulan. Parang masarap magkape. Oo nga. May ex ako dito. Hindi nyo na kailangan magkape.
Wow ha! Coffee flavor Ang sarap nito.
Siyempre!
Milk tea candy.
Meanwhile, for showbiz news, singer-songwriter Moira De La Torre and husband Jason Hernandez confirmed split up after 3 years of marriage. Here's Alaika Feliciano to report.
Yes, Miss Adirin, Moira De La Torre and her husband, singer, songwriter Jason Hernandez had separated ways after 3 years of marriage, as Hernandez had admitted that he had been unfaithful to the relationship with De La Torre. The former couple had confirmed their split in a joint statement on Hernandez's Facebook and Instagram account yesterday. May 31, De La Torre showed Hernandez post without adding a personal statement via her Instagram stories. Also yesterday, speculations on the friction between their marriage circulated online last April when some fans have noticed that De La Torre supposedly deleted most of their photos together on Instagram. At the time, the two dismissed breakup speculations. Back to you, Miss Adirin.
Thank you for that, Alaika. And that's it for today, everyone. Once again, this is the Newscatcher. News with no bias. News with no exception. Delivering nothing but the truth. Your #1 news station in the service of nation. This is Sharmila Abirin, and this is Robjane Hontanero. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll meet again tomorrow. Same time, same station. To God be the glory.